As we get older, life changes, and as in all parts of our lives, the more proactive steps we can take, the easier those changes will be. At Ascension Living, they make it easy to prepare for your senior years, whether you choose to live at home or move to an independent living community. They have support for all stages of your life. Colleen Combs is with Ascension Living Live at Home. Betsy Whitaker is with Alexian Village, also part of the Ascension Living family. So good to see you.
Thank you.
So we were plotting a little bit before we went on camera, and Colleen nudged you at one point, Betsy, and she said, "Are you really sure you want to go get into all of that?" Because it's a lot that you encompass under the Ascension Living name.
Yes, there is a lot. There's a lot of choices, and everybody wants to make that decision when they can make that decision, not when it's being forced to make a decision.
But as you mentioned, Colleen, on the live at home side, people tend to think that when the need arises, that's the time to make the plan, and then you're not planning, you're reacting.
That's true, because Live at Home is a long-term care membership plan. So it really is for people to look at when they're planning for their own future. It's not the solution when somebody needs assistance already.
Right. Okay, so as we talk, there are a couple of dates that we want you to put on your calendar, and we'll show you again before we're finished. March 18th, you're having an open house up at Alexian, right?
Yes, and it's from
March 28th.
That's right,
My
March
bad.
28th, from 2 to 4. It's an opportunity for people to come over and see what Alexian has to offer. A lot of people are really surprised when they see what Alexian really looks like. And you'll get to see other people's apartments. So you really get a good idea on what it looks like to go into Alexian.
Will you be represented as well that day, Colleen, from the Live at Home side?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'll be helping with the open house for Alexian Village.
Okay.
And I'll also be there to talk to people about, really, Alexian Village is the resort type of place to live, and then Live at Home, when you pair the two together, Live at Home brings in the lifetime of long-term care.
Okay, so now that we've kind of got that date for you to go ahead and mark on your calendar, because the conversations last far longer than we can get into on TV.
That's correct.
Live at Home, I'm going to start with you for a minute, Colleen. I think the last time you were here, you had a couple who had benefited from the plan unexpectedly when they were really rather young. A life event occurred for them. So at what age should people begin talking to you, do you think?
Well, for enrollment, people need to be between the ages of 55 and 85 and healthy.
Okay.
So it's an interesting question, because when is too early to plan ahead? In my opinion, 5 years too early is a whole heck of a lot better than 5 minutes too late.
And the earlier you plan, the younger you are. Does that affect the rate?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And Live at Home it's based on a membership fee and then monthly dues, much like, a comparison in the pricing structure would be like a country club, you know, where you have a membership fee and then you pay monthly dues. It's the same type of setup with Live at Home, except we're providing care for the rest of someone's life.
I'm kind of glad that you brought up the money part of it, because y'all both mentioned the resort type of living and the quality that you find at Alexian. And so for years, Betsy, people have seen it as like the cream of the crop, and they've thought, I can't possibly afford that. You realize that, so you offer all different types of ways for people to live with you.
Yes, I think there is a misconception that a lot of people are surprised. There's a set price on apartments, there's rentals, there's also a buy-in life care, then there's a 70% refundable, but there's a lot of choices there, and it's all set prices. It's not dependent upon people's income.
Right.
And everybody's going to pay the same price.
You mentioned that kind of the buy-in part of it. You just said to me off camera, it does not require all of your life savings.
No.
It's not. It's just that you're kind of offsetting that cost as you make your plan to stay there for a while.
Yes, that's exactly.
Something else that's important to mention, and y'all will find this when you go up on the 28th, but the continuum of care. So does Live at Home also benefit people who are residents at Alexian Village?
Yes. So Live at Home, there's choice. You can live in your own home if that's a freestanding home, if you already have an apartment somewhere else, or if you move to Alexian Village. Home is where you are.
Gotcha.
So Live at Home supports people with the actual care, which means the home care, home assistance, and then we also provide assisted living and nursing care at Alexian Village.
I only have a minute left. One of the things that you'll find when you go up there, if you're lucky, is you'll get to go in the apartments, yes, but also in the like decorating room, if you will, because home truly becomes yours and you get to decorate it.
And you get to also see everything that they have on the campus. We've got 2 swimming pools. We have an exercise instructor. She does 3 classes a day. She does water aerobics 5 times a week. We have a movie theater. We have a library. We
Woodworking.
have a woodworking shop. We have all kinds of art classes. There are so many activities that if you're bored, it's because you choose not to participate.
Right. You'll also probably run into some friends you've known through the years
Yes.
who are already living there. So here are your 2 dates. Okay, March 28th is the open house from 2 to 4. You can call if you want to. Are you hoping that people will kind of let you know if they're coming?
Yeah, it would help.
Okay, so there's your phone number to call. Then, if you are looking to make that move and you're afraid of what it's going to look like to downsize, they're having an event for you then on April 18th at 11:30, also back at Alexian. Register for that one.
That's correct. We have Wanda Hicks, who has had years of experience. A lot of people have. She's got all kinds of good pointers. People have used her. We have a lot of people that have moved into Alexian, and she can start from the very beginning to the very end of actually moving into Alexian.
There's your phone number, 454-3598. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thanks.